Yeah, today we'll go for the automation testing in first class so okay, we'll go for the first class automation QTP. And what is the topics we need to cover, means what is the syllabus, that all we need to discuss, okay, today. After that we need to go for the one by one topic very detailed manner. For example, I need to go for the first one, okay. So what is the topics we need to cover in automation, right? And first one is, we can go for the here first topic, we need to go for the ways of testing. Ways of testing means we can go for the here, what is the ways of testing means what is the manual testing, and next one is what is the automation testing. In that, what is the advantages for that, and here also what is the advantage for that. And after that, what is the relation between the manual and automation, we'll go for that. And after this, in which areas we need to go for the automation, which areas we no need to go for the automation, that we will discuss. After that, we'll go for the types of automation tools. We'll go for the types of automation tools. Types of automation tools. What is the types of automation tools means? So functional tool, okay, functional tools, and we can go for the QTP and Selenium and RFT, like this. So many tools are available. And next one is performance tools. What is the performance tool? Load runner, JMeter, and next one is silk testing. And third one is, we can go for the management tools. So that is we are calling as a quality center. So now our intention is QTP, okay na? So first of all, we need to go for the QTP in this manner. First, introduction of the QTP, we need to go for the of QTP. What is the introduction of the QTP means? First one is which company is developed, and what is the versions up to their releasing, and what is the type of tool, and what is the scripting language we need to use it. And here we need to go for the, this is the 4 points in introduction. After that, we need to start the basics of the QTP. Basics of QTP. In this, we need to go for the add-in manager, and after that we need to go for the parts of the QTP. So QTP divided into the parts: test pane, active screen, data table, and debug viewer pane, information pane, missing resource, like this. So many tools, so many parts are available, that all we need to discuss. After that, we need to go for the so recording and running we need to discuss. And what is the overview of the recording and overview of the running, we will discuss. Apart from this, we need to go for the what is the record and run settings. What is the record and run settings? And after that, we need to go for the recording modes. So we are having the recording modes: normal recording mode, second one is analog recording mode, third one is low level recording mode. Like this, we need to go for the recording modes. After that, so very important topic, we'll go for the object repository. So in that, we need to go for the what is the local object repository, and second one is what is the shared object repository, we'll discuss, okay na? Apart from this, we need to go for the object identification. Okay, in this object identification, we will go for the normal identification, and second one is smart identification. Okay, And apart from this, we will go for the another topic is object spy. Okay, now what is the object spy? Okay, we will discuss. After that, we will go for the QTP life cycle. What is the QTP life cycle? So QTP life cycle divided into 6 phases. Okay, that each and every one phase: test planning, generate the basic tests, and next one is enhance the test and debug the test, analyze the result. Okay, and we can go for the debug the test and execute the test and analyze the result. So each and every phase we need to discuss very detailed manner. Okay, now so here, so whenever you can go for the enhancing the test. Okay, so enhancing the test, we will go for the so many topics. First one is inserting the checkpoints, and next synchronizing the test execution, and third one is measuring transactions. Fourth one is we'll go for the fourth one is data driven testing, means retesting. This is a manual we are calling. And next one is we'll go for the output values. Okay, next one is we'll go for the programmatic statements manually. So like this we need to go for the enhancing, and remaining debugging the test and execute the test and analyze the results. If you go for the debugging, okay, debugging, we'll go for the what is the breakpoint, what is the step commands, like this, step into, and what is the step out, and what is the step over. Okay, now like this we need to discuss the debugging the test. After that, okay, test execution. In this test execution we will go for the normal execution, and second one is batch execution. So we can go for the batch execution also, right? Apart from this, we need to go for the some concepts that we are calling as a VB script. VB script. So initially we can start the VB script basics, and now we can go for the what is the variable we need to start, and after that what is the constant variables, what is the conditional statements, means if else, and other one is select case, and next looping statements, for loop, while loop, do while, like this we need to. Apart from this, we need to go for the arrays. What is the arrays? Single dimension array, multi dimension array, dynamic array. Okay, now so like this we can go for the arrays. After that we can go for the conversion methods. Conversion methods in VB script. What is the conversion methods? cint, cstring, and c, okay, double, and c boolean, and l trim, and trim, r trim, like this, length, left, and right, and now I can go for the mid, and now I can go for the round. Like this, so many conversion methods we will discuss. Apart from this, we can go for the real time methods. Real time methods we will start. First one is capture bitmap method, and next one is get RO property, next get TO property, next exist method we need to discuss. After set TO property, and next wait property, and apart from this, what is the click method, what is the activate method. Okay, like this we are having the some other methods. Apart from this, we'll go for the what is the function and what is the sub functions we will discuss. Okay, and whenever this all the VB script is completed, And now we can go for the operators. So means arithmetic operators and assignment operators, logical operators. Okay, so we can go for a concatenator operator. Like this we need to go for the operators also, very detailed manner. And apart from this we need to go for the advanced concepts. Advanced concepts. What is the advanced concepts means? Here library files. Library files. And second one is we need to go for the other one is, what is the first one? Library files. After that we can go for the environment variables, and third one is recovery scenario. Like this we are having the advanced concepts. After that we'll go for the frameworks. It's a very important concept. So frameworks. So up to what we are discussing the syllabus. So in that syllabus what we need to learn means what is the facilities available in QTP and how we need to use that facilities, where we need to use the facilities. Okay, like this we need to discuss all the topics. Apart from this, whenever we are coming to the frameworks, and we will use that all the stuff, and we can go for the one project. Okay, so how we need to implement by using QTP, that we need to discuss in the framework. So using that all the stuff, how we need to automate one application by using frameworks, we will discuss here. Here we'll go for the frameworks: linear framework, modular framework, and data driven framework, and keyword driven framework, and hybrid framework. Like this we are having the 5 frameworks. Okay, and each and every framework we will go for the very detailed manner. Apart from frameworks, I need to go for the some concepts that we are calling as a AOM concept: automation object model and file system object concept. Okay, means how we need to work on the flat files. Flat files means notepad and wordpad, like this. After that we need to go for the database connections, and after that Excel files. Okay, and apart from this we need to go for the another one is descriptive programming. And apart from this we will go for the another one is regular expressions, and virtual objects. So this is all the topics we need to cover in the automation. Okay, now so in this manner we will cover the all the syllabus in automation QTP tool. Okay, fine. Now I can start the first topic, that is we are calling as a ways of testing. Okay, now ways of testing. What is the ways of testing means? To test any application we are having only 2 ways. One is manual testing, other one is automation testing. So first one is what is the manual testing, what is the automation testing. So what is the ways of testing? To test any application we are having only 2 ways. One is manual testing, other one is automation testing. So here what is the manual testing we need to discuss. So generally what is the manual testing? Okay, what is the manual testing means? Using human efforts we can test any application, that we are calling as a manual testing. Yes, it's exactly correct. Okay, next we need to go for the here in my way, and we'll go for the definition of the manual testing. For example, this is we are calling as a developer and test engineer. Developer can develop the application and releasing to the test engineer, and test engineer will test the application, find the defects and send to the developers. So this is the process, only continue. So what is the testing means? Testing is a process in which all the so here what is the manual testing? Manual testing is a process in which all the phases of software testing life cycle, means like a test planning, test to design, test to execution, result analysis, bug tracking and reporting are completed successfully with human efforts. This is we are calling as a manual testing. What is a manual testing? Manual testing is a process in which all the phases of software testing life cycle, like test planning, test design, test execution, result analysis, bug tracking and reporting are completed successfully with human efforts, that we are calling as a manual testing. In manually we are having the drawbacks. What is the drawbacks we are having in the manually? See, first point is time consuming. What is the time consuming means? And first build you need to test, it will take the 10 hours. If you go for the second build, again it will take the 10 hours only, and third build also 10 hours. But if you come to the automation, first build you need to go for the 10 hours and second build you need to go for the 5 hours only. Because of same script we need to execute it here also, a small modifications only, right? So this is we are calling as a time consuming. Next, tiredness. Tiredness means manually continuously if you work the 8 hours, we are tired. This is we are calling as a tiredness. And no accuracy. What is mean by no accuracy? So human errors, okay na? So there is no accuracy here. And next one is repeating problem. What is a repeating problem? We are testing one functionality again and again and again, not possible in the same interest, right? So we are testing one functionality. First time very interestly we need to test. But if you go for the second time, third time and fourth time like this, and we are losing the some interest, right? So this is we are calling as a another drawback in automation. Testing one functionality again and again, not possible in the same interest. Fifth one, parallel operations almost all not possible. Means 100 members at a time we need to log in and we need to test the performance testing. It is not possible manually because of 100 test engineers are required. 100 test engineers we need to manage, some other leads will be required. If you manage like this at a time, they are not log in 100 members. So fraction of seconds will be coming. So almost all parallel operations not possible in manually. This is we are calling as a drawbacks of the manual testing. And if you come to the automation testing, what is the automation testing? So generally all are giving what is the automation testing, yeah. So using tool, if you test any application, that we are calling as a automation testing. Yes, exactly, this is we are also calling as a automation testing. And also what is the drawbacks available in the manually, that all we can overcome and provide speed and accuracy in order to implement the automation testing. What is automation testing? Automation testing is a process in which all the drawbacks of the manual testing, they are addressed and provide speed and accuracy in order to implement the automation testing by using tools. So this is we are calling as a automation testing. In automation also we are having the drawbacks. One is it is a costly. QTP we need to purchase, costly, and 100% application we can't automate it. This is okay. We'll go 100% we can't automate it. 100% application we can't recommend to the automation testing. So this is the drawbacks of the automation testing. Next, what is the relation between the manual and automation? First point, automation testing is not replaced for the manual testing. It is just continuation for the manual testing only. So what is the automation testing? So what is the relation between the manual and automation? automation testing is not replaced for the manual testing. It is just a continuation for the manual testing only. Okay now, right. And another point is, whenever application come to the stable, then only we can recommend to the automation testing. What is the second point? Whenever application come to the stable, then we can recommend to the automation testing, right? So sir, why after stable only we can recommend to the automation testing? We will discuss later. Okay, so we will discuss in our course. Okay, why after stable only we can recommend to the automation testing, right? This is we are calling as a relation between the manual and automation. Okay na? Apart from this, we'll go for the another topic, types of automation testing. So we are having the three types of automation tools. One is functional tools. So what is a functional tool? We are having QTP and Selenium and RFT. And if you come to the performance tools, one is load runner, JMeter and Silk test, and the third one is management tool. This is we are calling as a quality center. So using, okay, this is the three type of tools are available. Using functional tool, what they can test, using performance tool, what they can test, and management tool, using management tool, what they can test. So this is we need to go for the, okay, one by one first. Using functional tool, what we need to test. For example, if you go for the manually, we are having the Gmail send functionality. Manually, how we need to test the Gmail login functionality, Gmail send functionality. So manually, click on the compose button, enter the from address and subject and somebody, and click on the send button. Whenever click on the send button, that mail is reached to the destination proper manner or not. Okay now. So this is we need to check manually, and also successfully created like this message is coming or not, we need to test. In same actions I need to implement it by using QTP. Means QTP can click on the compose button, QTP can click on the enter the from address and subject and somebody and click on the send button, and QTP can check this mail is okay reached to the destination proper manner or not, and it is giving the successful message or not. So functionalities it is testing. So this is we are calling as a functional tool. Using Selenium you can do, using RFT, rational functional tool, IBM tool. So using that also you need to test. Not only these tools, so many functional tools are available, but these are very, very popular tools. Okay sir. Using performance tool, what we need to test, sir? So using load runner or JMeter and Silk test, using this performance tool, what we need to test means same send functionality 100 members are using at a time, and how much time it is taking to give the response. That response time is equal to expected time or greater than expected time. We need to check it, and we need to test the performance of the application. By using load runner, JMeter, Silk test. So this is actually very popular tools for the performance tool. So not only this, so many tools are there. This is very popular tools. And one more thing is management tool. This management tool not for testing any application This is just managing the process of manual and automation only. Means quality center is a management tool which is used for managing the total testing process of manual and automation only. Okay now, what is the process of manual and automation? For example, manual process: studying the requirements, finding the scenarios, writing the test cases, executing the test cases, and finding the defects. These process we can manage by using tool. In same manner, automation process also we need to manage by using tool quality center. So it is a management tool which is used for managing the total testing process of manual and automation, right? This is types of automation tools. Actually our intention is QTP. Okay na? So what is the QTP? Okay, and what is the versions are available, and each and every topic we need to discuss, okay, tomorrow onwards. So what is the QTP? Quick Test Professional. Okay na? So this is we are calling as a first class about QTP, and this is the syllabus we need to follow. Okay na? In QTP we need to follow this is a total syllabus we need to follow. Okay, already we have discussed what is the topics we need to follow. This is all the topic we need to complete it. Okay na? So very detailed manner we need to complete this all the topics. Okay, so once again I will fastly repeat it what is the topics we need to cover in our course in automation, right? So first of all, what is the topics we need to cover? Ways of testing. Already we have discussed this ways of testing, and next we need to go for the which areas we need to go for the automation, which areas no need to go for the automation. Next, what is the types of automation tools, and after that we need to go for the introduction of the QTP, and after that we need to go for the basics of the QTP in that in that add-in manager and parts of the QTP. After that, recording and running, overview of the recording and running, record and run settings and recording modes also we will discuss. Apart from this, we need to go for the object repository and object identification. After that, QTP life cycle, and after that each and every life cycle we will discuss like this: checkpoint and synchronizing the test execution, measuring transactions, data driven testing, output values, and insert the program and statement manually. Next we need to go for the debugging the test, breakpoint and stop commands we need to go for that. Apart from this, test execution, normal execution, batch execution. After that we will go for the VB script, variable, constant. After that we will go for the conversion methods. After that we will go for the real-time methods and function, subfunction and operators, advanced concepts, library file, environment file and recovery scenarios. After that we will go for the frameworks. It's a very important topic: linear framework, modular framework, data driven framework, keyword driven framework and hybrid framework. This is the 5 types of frameworks we need to discuss. And apart from this, AOM concept, automation object model concept, and file system object and database connections, and how to work on the Excel files, and what is the descriptive programming. After that, recovery scenarios and virtual objects. This is the topics we need to cover in our course. Okay na? So very clear, right? This is we are calling as a syllabus we need to cover in the QTP. Okay na? Thank you very much. And now we can go for the tomorrow onwards. Okay, we will start our sessions, okay, in same timing only. Thank you very much. Okay, fine.